Does anybody here know what spelunking is or caving, that type of thing? It's crawling around in tight spaces, which you're not doing today. But these two tunnels are both used for that. This bottom one goes back maybe 10 feet, and then it's a 90-degree angle, and it just drops you straight down.
Can I go back and look?
Oh yeah, go for it. Go
Really?
for it.
Here,
I
give
mean,
me
you can't
flashlight.
hop on Google later on and leave a bad review. And
This is pretty cool.
Before all the concrete was poured for those stairs by the Civilians Conservation Corps, we used to send you guys down a hole that's right beneath this rock, put you guys all in harnesses right now, and just drop you down and force you to climb out of that until like liability became an issue. I'm gonna do one big lap over here.
Oh, I can't touch.
I know it's hard. There's a rock in this corner that you can touch because it is kind of a tight squeeze.
You just need somebody walking around slapping hands like kids.
Yeah, no
Right.
kidding.
I'm a mom, so I'll volunteer. I know. She said we could.
So what did you say that formed this cave? Or
The water did. So
Water
that's why it
did.
looks like sea coral. The water just came in here, rushed around, and
must
refined all
have
the
been a
rock
hell
down.
of a...
It reminds me a lot more of like the ocean than most other caves in the area. It's pretty weird.
Oh
Are we
boy.
good to head downstairs?
Looks like a...
Looks like I need to hold on to the rail. That looks like.
Just might have.
Have a good time, guys. Hey, Sammy, I know we added those 2 extra people, and that's over your limit, but try and bring them back, please.
Oh wow.
Okay, I'll try my best.
We'll watch out for each other.
Also, ask Lila if she left the red light on by chance, because it's been on for 15 minutes.
She says yes, she did. She's sorry.
It's all good, thank you. So as we go down these stairs, they get a little bit steep. We're going to want to watch our step. If you do take a tumble and start rolling, I want you to yell loud and the rest of us will know to hop to the right. Keep
Okay,
going.
just get out of the way.
Yeah.
Should I hold on to you?
I haven't been drinking today yet, so I should be good.
Oh no, I'm not going down the hole.
That's just crazy. It's beautiful
Pretty nice.
though. It is.
I know one of you guys got a sunburn right now and you were saying this might feel good, so I hope it does.
Oh, it's awesome.
Definitely feels good. Won't feel good this afternoon though. When it gets 100 degrees.
Keep going down, down, down. I'm making a YouTube video here, guys.
No, it's awesome.
I hope you don't mind.
No, I love it. We need the publicity. Because obviously you're YouTube famous, right?
I'm trying. Not famous, but...
Yeah, basically.
Whoa, check out this here. I usually do Snapchat, but this is going to be way more interesting.
So we call this hole Fat Man's Misery. This is the one we used to send all the old miners down and all of our old tourists down and force you to climb back up. You can see all the wear and tear on the left-hand side.
They must have been smaller guys.
Right, yeah, that's why
If
the
you look at
ceiling's
this
so
whole
low
room
downstairs
up here.
too. Those civilians conservation corps workers, man, they were like 5'5" or something.
Wow, holy schmoly.
Is everybody feeling okay? Not
Mhm.
claustrophobic yet or anything?
Not yet.
Great news.
How many steps are here?
And this is 127.
127
There's like
steps.
those ones going out of the cave, the ones back up to the gift shop, and all together it's 150. We also have lots of plant life down in our cave, including all this moss, some algae, and Vern LaFern. Everybody say hi, Vern.
Hi, Vern.
Vern's been growing down here since the 1980s and just has that symbiotic relationship with all the moss. And this light bulb up here also supports its growth, but the lights are off from October until May, and Vern continues to grow. have you guys watch your head right here. We call this rock Duck Rock because if you don't duck, you might put a quack in your head.
And knock your ass out. Found a landing spot. Found a landing spot. Little mud.
Resting spot.
Yeah.
If you want to, you can go stop by that red light and wait for me.
What's back here?
It's just an overflow area, but I'll show you it after the tour, definitely.
Oh, you can go back here too?
Yeah.
Just asking, just asking.
No, you're all good. A lot.
That's a good question. I bet it fills up pretty good. I can hear some voices back here.
I wanted to scare them when they come
Right.
Just check this out.
on the shoulder on
Watch out, guys. There's some ghosts around the corner. Can you hear them? But ghosts are quiet, aren't they?
That's okay. All right, follow me. Watch your head around the corner.
Literally. Pick the kid up.
Oh, well. It's happened before.
Couple more back there. Did we lose them already? Oh, they're there. So down on this lower level, we have 7 natural air vents. That replenishes the air down here, helps you breathe. This is the longest one though. It's 1.5 miles long and ends up clear across the canyon. We found that out by lighting a fire right over there, doing a colored smoke bomb test.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
As you walk by, try to spot the perfect alien head up there. His name's Bob, and he's on that left side just hanging out with a runny nose.
Watch out, it's going to drift down on you.
Yeah, right, staring up. Find him.
So you're saying we're 1.5 miles underground right now?
No,
It-
we're a
it
mile
just-
and a half from across the canyon.
Oh, okay.
No, right now we're probably only 220 feet from where we started.
Well, it's Christmas down here, too.
No, those are glowworms. So those crystals, you can actually lick them and they'll taste sour. That's why the Sour Patch
Caleb,
Company
go try
buys
it.
them from us. I'm
Caleb,
just
go
messing
try
with
one.
you. Those lights are from Amazon and they costed us $24.99. It was a great deal. Go ahead and get some for yourself too.
You work for Amazon, too, then?
No, I'm just, it's an unpaid sponsorship for sure.
Just kidding.
Still waiting to reap the benefits from that.
Look how beautiful this rock is.
Our large crystal up here, this is called our Queen's Jewel Box Formation or Dogtooth Spar Crystal. It's a 5-sided crystal. I want you to keep that in mind for later because all the other crystals down here started off in this exact shape. When the cave was flooded, it was super acidic in some spots, so it just grazed over them, dissolved the other ones down to popcorn crystal, frost crystal, some other ones like that.
So your maintenance guys keep pretty busy, I bet.
I am the maintenance guy. Yeah, we do stay pretty busy. Our formation back there, that's one of our growing ones. That's called flowstone. All the wet stuff down here takes 175 years for every tiny little cubic inch to grow.
Wow.
That's with all the rainwater coming down, the calcium carbonate minerals, and a base layer of cyanobacteria. You'll only find that type of bacteria in caves.
60 million years old.
Have you guys take a peek in this room right here. Got some stalactites hanging down from the ceiling and the stalagmites coming out of the ground. Our little guy in the bottom, that's our cave bunny and his nickname's Bugs Bunny. He came down here trying to find the carrot patch in the next room that's down and off to the right, but he never did find it. Very sad day for Bugs Bunny.
He froze in one spot.
Have some more of those stalactites and stalagmites up there.
So is there any gold down here?
No, gold and limestone will never occur
Don't
at the
mix,
same
don't
time.
work. Two
To
different.
find our carrot patch, you have to crawl down there,
Hang on
stick
to
your
this.
phone and snap a cool picture. It's definitely worth going down there for though. Anybody else want to crawl down here? No, it's not far. It's right there. But then you can say you went spelunking. Like when you get back home, you can tell your family, It's that you can see all the past layers over time, and those tell you about rainwater patterns. The very like white layers in there, those mean there's tons of rainwater, and the darker yellow mean a lot less. You're okay. I didn't see it.
As soon as I did, I lost my balance for a second. I was like, damn it.
Just crazy how these rocks look.
We've got our cave boogers all over the ceiling off to your left. Those are from Bob the Alien. He sneezed all over the place in this room, and he does have a pretty bad infection.
I'd
If
say.
your snot's ever that color, you should go get it checked out. The stalactite and stalagmite right
That's
here
pretty
used
neat
to
up
meet in the
here.
middle and form a column about 15 years ago, but someone came down here for a cave tour and just ripped this out. What they didn't know is when they do that, they actually dry out the formation. When they get it honed, it like shrivels up like a piece of fruit does, so it's good for nothing. They got what was coming.
Yeah, exactly. They pulled up.
That's why you say don't touch, huh?
Right. Exactly. I think it has to. You guys all know who Davy Jones is from Pirates of the Caribbean? Yep. Yeah, his beard's right up here, made out of cave bacon. He came down here trying to find some gold too. Didn't work out.
Sammy, for this being your first tour, you're doing pretty damn good.
Oh yeah, thank
You know
you,
so
thank you.
much
Never
about
been down
this
here
guy.
before, no.
She's alright.
Yeah, sure,
I'll let you guys head all the way back here and check out those two bubbles.
yeah. Yeah, no kidding.
So on the right, we call that big flowstone formation Fort Victoria Falls. It's the largest one in our whole cave. That goes back 40 feet, and in the very, very back area, it's almost 20 feet thick now. In the left room, we have Grandma's
I'll
toys.
check to see how he goes under. It's
Underneath,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, but this one is starting to chip away. Do you guys keep your eyes on this one here?
Which one?
This rock over here. Can you see this big crack?
Oh yeah, that'll happen over time. That's from when they were down here digging. So there's cracks everywhere like that. They're very stable though.
Oh, they are?
Yep. Here's that dogtooth spar from earlier. Those first two stalagmites on the ground right there, our nickname for that is our glass Coke bottle formations because they kind of hold that shape. Try to spot that big piece of cave bacon attached to the stalactite up on top.
Looks like a tornado coming down or
Oh
something.
yeah, I've never even thought of that, but
It is tornado season in some areas.
you guys might have noticed these wooden posts put up all over our cave. They're actually holding up the whole entire thing, and the last guy that tried to move it got jammed up underneath this rock, and we never saw him again.
Oh, that's good to know.
So guys, as you pass this poster, watch your steps so you don't step on him. Might wake up. There's part of him.
All of these stalactites in this room are hollow on the inside. They look just like straws. So when the CCC was down here, they would snap them off, put them in their drinks, and use them as actual straws. That didn't work out for them either because
That's nice.
calcium carbonate can work as a natural laxative sometimes. So just watch your step and you never know where they really had to go.
Oops.
Careful. You're alright. This flowstone sadly got killed by a really hot lamp when they were exploring down here. So we think that a couple miners sat down here for lunch one day, and when they were exploring, they had almost 3 inches of fire just on their forehead from their helmets, right? And they killed all the bacteria on there.
This is by code. Just saying.
So you guys can go ahead and touch the black spot on
Where's
this
your leg?
flowstone right here if you would like to.
What's gonna happen if we do?
I'll tell you after you touch it. I like to call that poop stone because those really nice bathrooms you saw
Might be good
outside
for
are
you.
geographically right on top of it.
It's not even wet. It looks wet, but it really isn't. Touch it once. It's
Oh, it's not.
No, it's crazy. You would
It
think
feels
it's
a lot
there's
different.
moisture on it.
Back behind there is our Wanderland wishing well. So go ahead, toss a coin, your wedding ring, your debit card in there. Make a wish. And
Debit card, that'd be good. We'll get rid of that fucker.
We've also got some crystal coating that whole entire ceiling. So walk in there and look up.
But I can't go in and collect them?
Oh, I mean, that's my end of the year bonus. So yeah, I wouldn't
Do you
collect
guys-
those.
Do you guys do that in the year?
Yeah,
How much you guys, adds up to a couple $100?
it actually does. So
Nice. I hope you guys get it as a tip then, the workers.
Kind of, some of it.
Wait, what the hell am I going to wish for?
Oh, don't say it out loud.
I'm not. I don't want it for you guys to screw it up. I probably talk too much, but oh well.
Shut up.
Might be a little hard to chew on.
Yeah, are you thinking it's a s'more or an ice cream sandwich?
Yeah,
Could be either.
could be either.
Right now we are at the deepest point today, 275 feet from where we started. We also got our 3 stalagmite formation right here. What's unique about it is there's not a lot of stalactites up there dripping down on it. What does that one look like? I'm just kidding. You don't have to answer that, guys.
I wasn't going to. I wasn't. I do.
Is there children here?
Yeah. I don't always say what I think. You got to be careful who's around you.
How deep in the ground are we here?
275 feet from where below the surface.
And we're all still good?
Nobody's freaking out, so.
Yeah. It's
That's a great
interesting.
sign.
So like these rocks here, you placed them
These are
too.
stacked up by the
These are
CCC.
stacked up.
Yep. But like that's kind of what I was saying earlier too. They couldn't take the rocks out of here either because of the Antiquities Act, so it's covered underneath that.
Do not touch.
We've
So
also
guys, when
got
you tour
some
this cave, you
copper
cannot
crystal
keep your hands to
obsidian
yourself.
labs In this room, you can see all of that. And behind me, that's Column Row. So thousands of years ago, there was an earthquake down in our cave, and that caused us to slightly expand, created that crack up there because caves do move with the land mass. That water just came down a lot quickly. I can let you guys go on in, and I'll take up the back.
Left or right?
It's just one big room.
Oh, I see. That is so freaking neat.
Get low.
This thing back on again. It is. It's freaking beautiful.
Excuse me.
It's crazy how this shit works. Or what it looks like.
So right here, this formation looks really weird and out of place, right? It's called a halectite, or it's also known as a cave heart. So they have tiny little canals in them that push water out over time, and all that water comes out of the tubes off to the left. So this formation's actually defying gravity if you think about it, since the water's being pushed out of it. That back area, just go
Still
back there
dripping.
one by one. That's the most unexplored part of our cave, and we believe it goes back almost 2 miles now, but we're not 100% sure on that. Does anybody want a picture of you or your family in this back area?
So why don't you have somebody go back to see what's back there? How far it is?
I have, but the CCC put all these rocks up so that you couldn't keep going, and we've been trying to pull them out.
Have you been back there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you guys want a picture in the back area? Okay. All you. So that was supposed to be the way out of our cave in the original write-up. What happened is a geologist from Virginia called us, told us to stop digging and all of that. Because if we had broken through that wall, the air would have came in here, killed the bacteria on our formations, and sucked all the water out. But like I said, that is only 3 feet from outside, so they were almost done.
But he left his tools back here.
Yes, they left the dolly and the gas can.
Uh-huh.
I know my flashlight's dead. They took the good one. I'm sorry, guys.
I told him earlier his flashlight's got way better shine than yours does. Is this drinking water?
Oh yeah, you can definitely try it, but I put my hands in here, and you never know where those have been.
I'm not gonna ask questions.
It's also our fountain of youth, so give yourself a splash, and you'll be 15 years younger. No more grays. It's
I
great.
wish it was bigger. I'd jump in.
Yeah, I can splash you.
If it works.
It keeps me young. I mean, I'm actually 47, but you guys would never know.
Holy shit! How much of this water do you drink a day?
Oh, a lot. I've worked here 3 years. So I'm going to let you guys go all the way to the end of this. It's a dead end. I'm going to shut the lights off and show you how dark it gets down here. If you don't want to see that,
All the way down?
here with me.
You want us to walk all the way down
Yeah,
here?
just keep going.
Holy schmoly! What she's doing? What is she doing to us here?
Should we trust you or no?
Caleb, you got your flashlight with you, don't you?
I got a flashlight, guys. You're good.
Just in case the electricity goes out.
Let me charge.
We're down here.
Find out how dark it is in a cave. Oh my god. Let me turn my flash off.
Oh my.
That is dark.
See you later, bye.
Yeah, let there be light.
Unreal.
It is. It's crazy, crazy. Very, very interesting though.
Yeah.
Up we go. Who's counting steps, guys?
200 and something.
200 and something. We'll ask her. We'll ask her again once we get up there. Huh? Hey, that's a pretty good workout, guys. That is a workout. I recommend not smoking a cigarette like 4 hours before you climb this. Wow.
The ones used by the CCC downstairs. So the ones with the 3 inches of flame on their forehead. They're powered by sodium carbide rocks in the bottom. Splash some water on that, you got gas just like propane, and that helped them map out our whole entire tape.
So I could have smoked way down.
Oh yeah.
He's talking about a flame.
Any other questions, guys? Any last thoughts, comments? Nothing? Okay, well, thank you so much for coming out today. You can go ahead and follow me out when you're ready. Oh yeah, like the best